Hey, what's going on, people? Alright, in this video, I want to tell you why I'm not an incel. Just looking at my face, I'm really going to work on my eating habits a little bit. I just feel like I got a little discoloration under my eyes, like it's beginning to form. I'm going to work on that. But I'm going to tell you why I'm not an incel. So, for one, I'm not married, don't have any kids. I'm going to be refraining from sex for the next 13 years. Even though I deal with everyday struggles like the average person, life is stressful. We don't live in a perfect world. It's and it's gonna be probably days where I'm gonna have urges. Like there's nothing is perfect, but I feel like my brain operates a lot better when I don't think about the idea of sex. When you keep it off your mind, when you tell yourself you're not going to engage in sex, self pleasure, your thoughts are going to be pure, because it doesn't just boil down to the physical aspect. It also boils down to your mindset, what you wear, your thoughts, what you watch on TV, what you put in your body. Because foods, as much as people don't want to talk about it, foods can also influence sexual behavior. And a perfect example would be with food and drink. Energy drinks, they influence sexual behavior. Drugs influence sexual behavior. Soy and dairy and certain like bread and junk food can influence sexual behavior because there's a strong amount of estrogen in certain junk food, and it can influence it can have you it it's I may do a separate video on that because it's hard to break down in here, but what you eat, what you watch on TV is also part of the lifestyle of being celibate and practicing self-love. Because you don't I'm not saying you don't love yourself if you're not celibate, but if you truly care about yourself, you would do the you would be careful who you lay down with. Because I told you, when you sleep with somebody, you become part of that person. I feel like you exchange DNA. Because I don't know, it's a little bit. Some people argue, what if you sleep with a woman? Like if you do something sexual with a woman, I'm not trying to be graphic, but if you do something with a woman, how come you don't become a woman if you have sex with a woman? Like I'm really talking about MF M M4M, like on men, men on trans. Like it's a little different with females because a lot of guys, I don't know, but a lot of guys they don't really pleasure women like orally, I guess. I don't know. But the transfer of body fluids, I really feel you become part of them when you engage in that. But I'm not a incel, you know, it's voluntarily 100% because I'm getting older. But I'm not an incel, and I'm not speaking down on incels because this channel I lose a lot of people every day, and that's fine. Because I understand you guys. Like I said, I understand your feeling of feeling rejected by society, but you, how do I say this? Like, at least the black incels, your mind and your heart is in the wrong place. Because honestly, and maybe it's just me, but I really feel that sex is very overrated. It's very overrated. You have regrets over time when you really think about it. You have regrets. Like, um, I have regrets. Past 13 years, I just think about what I could have done with all that time I put into it. What could I have done with my life differently? Because it's one thing about like giving up sex for religious purposes, for promoting celibacy, or trying to build your yourself up, build your body, build your money up. You're not trying to focus on other people, but it's different when your whole obsession is sleeping with this girl, sleeping with that girl, stalking women. And I don't feel your energy is being put in the right use, because over time that could lead up to some impulsive behavior. Like, y'all know where I'm going with this. Like watching porn does count as to me, it counts as sex. It's a form of pleasure. It may not be, it may not have a participant, like it may not involve two people, but it is a form of pleasure. So I don't consider you celibate if you're engaging in porn. But I'm not a celibate. I'm not an incel. And I really feel like that movement should die off, because it sends the wrong message. I feel like I really blame the internet for a lot of this stuff, but it sends the wrong message, and the mindset is in the wrong. It's in the wrong place, like the wrong frame. I'm pretty sure the right person will come along, and sometimes the wrong people. In my case, the wrong people come along, and you got to watch out for the wrong people. But guys, I'm not talking down on incels. I just feel like your energy could be put into better things, your health, your money. In my case, looking for a job. But don't obsess over it. Don't waste your time and your energy on that at all.